Hey y'all, this is Judy from Patterns for Pirates, and let's talk about best support on swimsuits that we sew ourselves. About to release the Palm Springs Swimsuit, and in the adult files, I added in a optional shelf bra. I love a shelf bra in my one-piece swimsuits. Makes me feel more comfortable, so I added it in. If you are like me and you like built-in bras to your swimsuit, this is the video for you. If you've never tried it and you've always wanted to, here you go. A shelf bra is technically just some underband elastic, and that's a shelf bra. Some lining with some underbust elastic. It's all you need if that's all you want. It has a seam there, so it's really easy to know where to add it. I add a measurement in there for the elastic. You can add it in, and that's all you have, just some elastic under there to help support, help kind of separate the bust from the rest of the body, things like that. If that's all you want, just a little underbust support, you're good to go. Depending on your swim fabric, it's really all you need sometimes if you have some really great swim elastic and good lining fabric too. I'm constantly asked about power mesh. Let's go over the difference between power mesh and power net. They are two different things. So if you want to add in some power mesh, that's okay. Power net is a lot more stable. It does not have a lot of stretch. I do not suggest using power net in anything that does not specifically say you can use power net. This is drafted for power net. Okay. The power mesh is also less stretchy and more stable than swim knit. I would suggest only adding it in the front top lining piece, nowhere else. If you add it to more places besides that, your swimsuit is going to come up too short and too small in general. It's not drafted for fabrics with that kind of stability. Okay, so if you want a suit with power mesh all in it, you're going to have to look for one that is drafted for that, or you're not going to be able to wear it comfortably, especially vertically. It has much less stress vertically than swimsuit knit, which is why some people like to put it in the top bra section of the lining, because it helps with bounce, because there is not as much vertical stretch. Power mesh is the equivalent of like a sports bra fit or minimizer. So if you want something that is going to kind of smash, hold up and in like this, power mesh will be your friend, and you can put it in the top lining top front lining piece. If you are wanting a more push-up look or to enhance your bust, power mesh is not going to be your friend. You are not going to like the way it looks. It is going to make it feel tighter and smushier. Okay. Again, it does help if you are trying to control bounce, or if you are trying to just make it feel tighter and more contained. Okay. Another option is swim cups. Now there's a wide array of swim cups available. If you're looking for all the different kinds, I usually suggest looking at So Sassy online. They have a ton of different kinds and a ton of different sizes. Wawak also has pretty good sizing. If you're in a big rush and you really want some, you can grab them on Amazon even. Local craft stores usually have some, but not as many sizes usually. Or a variety of kind. You can get ones that are nice and thin. Those are my personal favorite. I like the nice thin ones. I find that they give the most pleasant comfort as well as overall look. I've tried all different kinds, and the ones that are more molded, I always kind of feel make me look like Madonna-y. And, you know, that might just be a personal thing. But I prefer the ones that are nice and thin. If you want a more push-up, they have those too as well. And they usually come in cup sizes A, B, C, D. And you can go from there. Again, if you're looking for a harder defined size, I would look at So Sassy. They also have harder defined elastic size. So if you want a thicker elastic for your underbust for support, they gotcha. So does the Fabric Fairy. I think the Fabric Fairy has the best pricing on swim elastic. I think So Sassy has really good pricing on their swim cups, if I recall correctly. Swim cups will give you some added coverage on anything poking through, any headlights. That's what swim cups are for. If you stitch them all the way around into your swimsuit, it's also going to make it feel tighter and have less vertical stretch, obviously, and horizontal stretch, because the swim cups are not going to stretch. So if you stitch around all the way around your swim cups into your swimsuit, none of that area is going to stretch when it's on. Okay, so I suggest when you're adding in cups, only stitching them kind of along a U shape like this, up on the sides a little bit, down on the bottom and up on the sides. This way you're going to lose a tiny bit of stretch along the stitch line, but the rest of the fabric will still stretch vertically, and so you won't lose as much stretch there. That's how I like to sew mine in now. When I was younger, I used to stitch them all the way around, which if you want them like really lifted, you can do that. It's just going to feel tighter and more constricted. I prefer to sew them in that U shape, kind of along the bottom and up the sides a little bit now. It's more comfortable, and I still get that coverage from if it's cold and I just want the more coverage, right? I think that's it. If you do not want anything, this swimsuit is fully lined and with nice swimwear and nice lining. You don't need anything if you don't want anything. If you don't want the underbust elastic at all, you just want lining, I would suggest overlapping the lining, the top and the bottom linings, and cutting them out as one front and one back. That way you don't have that seam to bother you or to be seen from the other side through your main fabric. If you do, that seam's there to make it really nice and easy. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions below, I will try my best to answer them. Bye, y'all.